sassy.
I was not. That's a microaggression to LGBTQ people. Yeah.
Oh, you can't say sassy?
Yeah. In what context was I being sassy?
Sassy like, do it again, and I'll do it again. Everybody up in here gonna get told. With your hands on your hip.
Okay, that. Yeah, I understand. This is how my stuff sounds.
That's a lie.
Yeah,
That's
when
a
you
lie.
walk past the bathroom, you don't hear nothing from me.
So you never
There's
had
a kerplunk
you never
every
had
once in a while.
It's a what?
A kerplunk. A cowabunga. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Darius, and this video is for the girls.
It should cost $1 billion to look that Beyonce took my money. She didn't want me to use this song, even though it's to the 5 seconds. What she knows she knows she was.
For real. Now I'm eating goosey soup. I said my grace.
And
Period.
I'm eating a donut. The donut was the plan. I hope you guys don't think that this was the plan and I abandoned the plan. The plan was the donut. The donut was the plan. Okay. The
Listen,
goosey soup.
I eat over here.
I actually didn't know this was happening.
And I got a combo.
Ago.
A combo with goosey soup.
We have donuts over here off the camera. I have more than one. We were gonna have a little bit of a pastry and a talk. This is my new talk show called
Figuring it out.
It's pretty good.
With less brain cells.
No, man. My guess, maybe, have my guests on my show. Maybe have
not that. This ain't your guess. I ain't your guess.
Well, me on my
mama.
show. Okay, well, it's not less. It's not a less brain cell show. Anyways, it is figuring it out though.
Okay, so riddle me this.
Figuring it out.
Riddle me this.
Okay.
Tell me why. Okay, we were just talking about. Have you ever ordered from Amazon? And Amazon tell you your stuff gonna be there in 12 hours. They tell you, oh, it'll be there in like 4 hours. We're gonna get it to you. And then you look at your stuff and it says you, oh, it's a delay. It's gonna be there 2 days later or a day later. And you done paid the extra rush for not $2.95.
I never do that.
But they never, listen, let me just say this. They never give you your $2.95 back unless you contact them. So you pay $2.95 for the rush order.
That's not gonna work for me. That's not gonna work. Because I definitely should get my money back immediately. I need an immediate refund. As soon as you find out it's not going to be there in that time, I paid for that rush order. If it's not rushed to me, I need you to rush my payment.
Yes, but you know what? You got to contact them. And they know half the people ain't going to contact them. They're going to forget. Amazon.
That's horrible.
It's getting bad. Anyways, if you work for Amazon, let them know.
It's getting bad everywhere.
It's getting bad because they say your stuff is going to be there next day. And it's always, I'm sorry for the inconvenience.
I actually never get
There's
that.
a delay.
My stuff is always, I actually have never had that happen.
You know what you never happen to you? Because you are not a cereal
they
shopper.
Know better.
No. You get one packet every 6 months.
Well, no, actually. But this is what I do though. I always end up getting the free same day delivery because I end up doing the $25 or more, so they always get me.
Told you.
They say you'll get it free. You'll get it today if you get $25 more. I said, well, let me see what else I need. I need a little.
Yeah, and that's probably why they favor you. They said he gonna spend more, so we gonna get his stuff.
Because I don't want to pay the $2.99. I might as well buy something and then just get it for free to get it that day.
Right, it's getting horrible, y'all.
It is getting bad out here.
Comment down below. And let's have some interaction in this video. Comment down below and let me know if that happened to you.
We got Krispy Kreme donuts, and there were several mini donuts on DoorDash that we got that were more expensive. So it was like 50 cents extra for this one, 50 cents extra for that one. And we kept on adding some of those things to our thing or whatever. Coming to find out, they just gave us whatever was available. And that's the thing about like when you order online, like a DoorDash or something versus what they have in store, because they don't know the inventory or whatever. And so we're ordering all these donuts and they didn't have half of them. And half of them we paid that extra 50 cents for. And they just didn't give it to us.
They didn't give us our refund.
They didn't give us anything. So I'm about to go in there and then they don't have a really good like process of like, oh, I didn't get this or that or whatever. It's really difficult to tell your exact situation and to figure out how much you are owed. Yep. So I'm about to go in there and say they didn't give me my stuff. My stuff wasn't got.
And I need a refund.
Because otherwise you should be able to go in there and say they didn't give me this donut and that I paid extra for this donut. And it's like so much because we got a lot of donuts. And so what now?
So what now?
You guys love it. Let me take a bite of my donut.
I hate when you say that.
So what now?
Yeah. No, you guys love it.
Oh. You know what? He started saying that. And that used to make me mad too. And then I would say it all the time. Because he would say you love it. And I'd say I don't love it. So why'd you say that?
No, okay, so why you tell me that?
I don't know, actually. Anyway, so we're going to see if this was worth the price of the donut. This is the maple glaze.
It better be fresher than the fresh.
You can tell. Sometimes when they're hard, you can tell. that they're good and fresh because they had that cracky outer side.
No.
And then you go.
No, that's not it.
We're gonna see. I'm gonna let you guys know.
You better know. We got the hook. Right. What?
Well. Did
you bring my orange phone?
I thought I did. Let me go get it for you.
No, it did. He did.
I did?
Mm-hmm. I was about to clock them brain cells.
You was about to clock the brain cells?
I was about to clock the brain cells.
This is good, everybody. Please take a beat to know that this is... Well, I almost dropped it.
It's fresh. Oh, yeah. Now, let me tell you the indication. When that goes down and don't bounce back up, when you bite it, that's when you know you winning. If you can't do the bite test.
Right.
Baby, you ain't winning.
Now, there's a difference between getting the Krispy Kreme. I don't know if y'all have a Krispy Kreme near you. If we had a Krispy Kreme near us,
they be visiting every day. They get a visit.
I'd be as big as the Krispy Kreme.
Right.
I'd become one with the Krispy Kreme.
Right. You'll become one.
We be brothers.
That's why it ain't no good to be in places that you could eat.
This place is far, so we don't get it very often.
Yeah. This is a good thing. Because we used to go to a gas station, y'all, that sells Krispy Kreme, and they used to be on point. I mean, that stuff be so fresh. Like they was, it's like the Krispy Kreme was next door. Literally, that's how fresh.
They had a delivery truck at our Speedway, and we went all the time. And then they stopped being fresh, so we stopped going. Well,
and that's a good thing, because then I lost the weight.
I went there, and they
was tearing that stuff up.
They you could tell they weren't fresh, and I was like, I'm not getting that.
But now,
have you ever had a maple?
Yes.
Maple's like my favorite.
Is it? Then why you get two about maple?
Maple or any of the ones with icing on the top. I don't like chocolate though. Whoever likes chocolate, anything really, to be honest with you, you're nasty. You're nasty.
He called y'all nasty. He called y'all nasty.
Well, it's not that chocolate is nasty.
I like milk chocolate. It has to be a certain chocolate. If you give me some dark chocolate, some dark chocolate is good too, on point, on key.
It depends on what percent of cacao.
I'm about to say cacao, yeah.
When I eat my New Zealand chocolate, it has to be a certain percentage.
Darius, you do not eat no New Zealand chocolate.
It has a different percentage of the cacao.
New Zealand chocolate costs like $100, don't it?
I don't know nothing about New Zealand chocolate. I made that up, Mom. I don't know nothing about that. I don't know nothing about that.
What about that gold?
What gold?
That liquid gold they be eating. Like gold steak.
Kraft?
That man just passed away. Ooh, excuse me, y'all.
Oh.
Said the pig.
You said what happened?
Get on my nerves. Anyways, there was a man literally that ate all this gold. He was putting gold paint, gold everything. He was putting his stuff in liquid gold, and he passed. He offed himself from that.
What?
Well, he got off. How you get it? How you say that? He passed away. What is it?
He got offed?
I don't know. What is it? He did.
Himself?
Yeah. With the gold.
Oh, the gold. He unalived. He got unalived.
Yeah, unalived by himself.
He's self-unalived. He's not alive anymore because of himself.
Wow, the sales. See? This is what I'm going to put on the beginning of the video.
I'm just figuring it out. You're the one with limited brain cells or whatever you say.
No.
I'm the one just figuring it out.
I don't know why it was so hard to figure it out.
I understand what you're saying, but I know what the right way to say it was.
And anyways, the guy... But they said they have it. Yeah, you ain't never heard of a liquid gold edible?
Yeah. The flakes?
Yeah, not the flakes. It literally be a gold. Like, didn't they have a viral gold steak going viral?
But they just had the flakes on it, didn't they?
No, it was actually gold.
Okay, I never saw that.
24 karat gold. It says 24 karat edible gold.
That's
and it costs $1,000 on the plate. I think J-Lo had it, your girl.
Let me see if I can see.
Are you looking for J-Lo? Your girl.
Your girl, J-Lo. No results.
Yes.
No
J-Lo's
results.
J-Lo on the block. J-Lo from the block.
It's Jenny.
Jenny from the block. Okay.
And I don't know nothing about that. Okay? J-Lo is not my girl. She's your girl.
Darius used to love J-Lo. What happened?
When?
Now everybody disown her. You want to be on a disown
train? Please tell me when. Please tell me when.
Jenny on the block. You didn't like her when she wore her baggy jeans and her caps?
Mom, Jenny was on the block before I was born. You were the only one that was on the block with Jenny.
I was not.
And she said she went
probably
to
J. Rule.
Ja Rule.
I mean.
This is the limited. No, you said it was a limited brain cell.
Because I'm trying to play the role, dude.
Don't try it. Lovely story.
I'm trying to support you.
I don't know nothing about Ja Rule, but I do remember when J-Lo said she went to the bodega and she got that orange soda. You remember that? She said I got that salmon. She said I would go down to 57th Street.
Exist.
And they said that does not exist. She lying. But I believe her.
See, told you he was a J-Lo.
No, I'm just trying to give her the benefit of the doubt because like she probably did have that. We don't know if that same place exists from the 90s that bodega she went to.
It could have burnt down.
Right, we don't know nothing.
Right.
But everyone today was like, that don't exist. I ain't never heard of that. And it's like, you heard of every bodega ever that existed that had every single, whatever. She said, no, but she did. J-Lo does try it though. She said, and I used to get the orange drink. If you know, you know. And everyone in New York said, girl, we don't know. She said, girl, we don't know. That's embarrassing. And that's really sad. I don't know what happened, but everyone turned on J-Lo real quick.
But back then, you didn't have any people to fact check you. She got fact checked like 20 years later.
No. That was recently, I think she said that. She didn't say it 20 years ago.
Darius. But I'm saying then, why she get fact checked when it happened? She didn't get fact checked until centuries later because y'all got...
Centuries is crazy.
Well, I'm talking about... decades later because you guys went to go fact check it. Before, we didn't do that. We didn't have social media, so we had the newspaper.
Here's my thing. So you're basically saying y'all was just lying because you weren't going to get caught.
We gonna get caught. We ain't gonna get caught. We can say whatever we want to say to y'all. We can tell you a cow is eating fish.
No, see, that's the thing.
An egg is eating... Wait, what did I say? What did I say my thing was? Excuse me. What did I say my thing...
Anyways.
I don't care, guess what? Anyways, Darius, what did we say?
You said the chickens were eating cow.
Yeah, I said the chicken is
no, she tried to sell her chicken to me like it was so good. And she said,
I said these chickens are rare. They are fed by cow, fed grass.
You said no antibiotic. Well, no, you said they eat antibiotics, but I think you meant no antibiotics, and that they were fed grass-fed cows. Mm-hmm. And I said, why are they feeding their chickens?
I said, at this point, you believe anything if it sounds good.
No. And that's the issue, because I bet you this is what would happen in families, and I'm glad I'm in a different era. When you say something, I do not take it for face value. Of course. You know, as soon as you say something, my phone is in my hand immediately.
Yes, you should.
Yeah. You be something, they said.
They said that. And you said who? I said they said.com.
And they said.
And you have said that too.
I have never. Well, no, this is what I do. I do say things sometimes confidently, and maybe it isn't true. But I think that if I'm not confident about it, I'm going to say, I don't know. I heard this somewhere.
You sometimes don't.
Well, sometimes I know. That's true.
Okay.
But a lot of the times I'll be like, I don't really know. That might not be true. I think I heard this somewhere or whatever. You be like, they said this, and they told me not to tell you this, and I heard it too. They said this, and they had their hand on the Bible. They said,
I did not.
And I said, really? They said that?
You lying now.
Come to find out, about maybe 13% of what she said was true.
No, maybe
13 and a half.
Most of the time, my stuff be like 70%, 70-30. Yeah, all the time.
I don't know if I'm gonna give you 70-30.
Mm-hmm. That's why they tell you when you around people, you can say a story 5 different ways. Like you can tell a story to somebody at the same time in a group of people, 100.
And they're gonna say it 5 different ways.
They're gonna say it 100 different ways.
Right.
Every place you go, and they're gonna say it is gonna be so spreaded and so much lies, or not lies, but it's more like a opinion. I don't think they be lying. It's a misinterpretation. It's through their feelings, through what they're feeling at that moment.
Your brain is processing information. It's only absorbing certain information. Then when you say it, you have to feel a certain way, remember certain things. There's a whole bunch of obstacles in telling that exact story over again. So true. Just like you heard it.
And it don't mean that they're lying about it.
Right.
They literally hear it that way. And they're trying to explain the best way they know how to explain of how they interpret it when they heard it.
Right, but when you tell me something, I don't want an interpretation. I want the facts.
I do too.
Okay.
But you don't give me the facts.
Okay, well if let me see, my donut almost got astray from you. It's Fufu maple.
I'm going to tell you something.
Maple Fufu.
You know what? Let me tell you something. Darius is crazy. And I'm going to tell you that's the truth.
There's some foods I just,
Go ahead. Go ahead, so I can jump on you.
What?
Me and my people, we ready.
That's not what I meant. Don't try it.
Yeah, I'm just saying, me and my people.
It's other foods that
we was going in. No.
There's some foods that I don't allow I can't do the spit. You know?
You know what there is. You never spit. You so perfect.
I do spit all the time.
I know.
Don't
showering me down.
Okay. I do not.
Why you always get shocked when I tell you stuff
because
like
I don't shower down.
You know what?
You may get a water fountain, a little sprinkle.
If I tell this boy this, your fart stinks, I don't fart. Are you kidding me?
Well, I don't. I don't. But if I were to ever.
I don't poop.
I poop all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
Clean poop, right?
No.
Roses?
You don't got to know what it is. You don't got to know.
Stank poop. Stank.
Well, not.
Blowing it up.
Well, what?
Yeah.
Every person has that.
Yeah. Okay.
But see, my stuff is like.
Not every person, because I don't. Sorry. Not the blow up ones.
That's just not true.
That symphony? Have you had a symphony, an orchestra?
What do you mean? In noises? No. That don't happen to me.
You never had that?
No, mine comes out. This is how it sounds. Oops.
Say it in the comment section if you ever had an orchestra in the bathroom. The best orchestra ever. I have had orchestras where it made music to I'd be like, dang, that was a tune. Did you think anybody ever had a tune from when they pooped? Like literally an artist, a musical director said, wow, that was, let me write that beat down.
Mom, why do we have this conversation? What are you talking about? Let me write that beat down.
You understand?
Yeah, I understand. This is how my stuff sounds.
That's a lie.
Yeah.
That's
when
a
you
lie.
walk past the bathroom, you don't hear nothing from me.
So you never
There's
had
a kerplunk every once in a while.
It's a what?
A kerplunk. A cowabunga.
A cowabunga?
Yeah. I mean, they gotta land somewhere.
But you don't have to
and nothing coming from my body, though. That's from when it hits the toilet. Nothing coming from my body. You don't hear these symphonies, any orchestras, any tubas.
So you never had a IBS or a diarrhea? It's like...
I have.
Like it was a gunshot going on. Boom, 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 boom.
No drive-bys. I've never had none of that. But,
no drive-bys.
Right. Yeah, by the time I sit in the toilet, everything's, pretty smooth. Not pretty smooth. I mean, I have definitely bowel issues.
Right. Have you ever said,
no noises.
Oh, my stomach.
Yes. Knees touching each other, knees not. Yes. White chicks.
Sweat pouring down.
Yeah, what you said?
Sweat pouring down your
hot flashes.
Yes.
Menopause.
I'm gonna pass out.
Right. All of those, yes, on the toilet. I have had that before.
Out. Yeah.
Now, I don't know who's eating right now during this. I hope you had a pastry and it's finished. If you're eating fufu with her, this is an uncomfortable conversation. Anyway, so yes, I have had a few things before like that, but most of my stuff is really, my stuff is in the privacy of my. I have to tell you, you'll never experience. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I would never experience.
Like, cause you don't hear me burp. I don't burp.
Whatever.
I don't burp.
I know what. I had a girl that told me that she never pooped, and I believed her.
Never pooped, you're gonna die.
Yeah.
You can't not never poop. What does that mean?
I found that out later when I went to school. When I went to school, I was like, oh, if you don't poop, you die. I'm gonna go get that girl. She lied to me. She said she never pooped.
Mom, why would you believe that lady?
I was little, Darius.
Oh, okay.
When you 4 and 5 years old, you don't know about no person
I didn't know
like
you were 4
pooping.
or 5.
Or was I 13?
Don't try it. Tell me some more, was I?
Or was I 13, 14? I'm just kidding, y'all. I was little.
Mm-hmm.
Don't second guess it.
Anyways, you want to earn some free treats?
They gonna make you go through an arm and 3 legs.
It is gonna. I'm sure they're gonna say you gotta do this. That. One time, I called me a check.
From what?
Actually, they made me do a lot. One time, I bought a movie ticket. I think I bought a movie ticket from you and Dad one time. We went somewhere to go see a movie, and they said, "You want one of these tickets to be free?"
Oh Lord!
And I did I didn't know it was gonna be like that. They made me do this and that. They made me put out my government name. I did my social security number. They wanted my ID. They wanted my passport. And I said, "What is going on?" But by the time I had done, it was page after page after page, and I was like, you know what? I might as well finish this because I did all this time. I want my money.
Right.
I buy 3 things.
You might as well get it.
So yeah, they sent me a check in the mail. 3 weeks later, I got a check in the mail for one of the movie tickets. I said, yes, I'll take that. I brought it to Chase Beck. I said, here you go.
How much was it?
probably like $12.99 or I actually don't remember, but it was something really small. But then I found out they had in the process of me giving them all my information, they had signed me up for several many things. I was getting emails here, emails there, saying where have you been? They were trying to. At one point, I swear they tried to charge me something. I signed up to a subscription. I was like, oh my goodness, and I had to go through and undo all of that. I got my little coins.
They sell your stuff.
Right.
Like, oh, you
sold my information.
Yeah, you gonna pay a pretty price.
No, and we need to talk about that. The older I get, I don't know if it's just the being online and having years and years of experience being on a phone, but these companies are just doing too much, and there needs to be some sort of consumer. We need a union. We need a consumers union, and I know there's supposed to be something in the government that's supposed to protect us. They actually don't do nothing, but I need them to do more. Like, for example, I want to say in California, and this is not supposed to be politics, but I think that Gavin Newsom made it so that you can't do something. It's something for ads. It was something like that where you can't I don't know. They have protections for American citizens. Okay. I forgot what Gavin Newsom did just recently. It was something it was the volume. This was different. Okay. It on Netflix, if you have the ads version, it was the volume of the ad has to be equivalent to the show you were watching. It can't be a regular show and you have it turned down and all of a sudden the ad is blaring loud. So he made regulation for that. Now that's different than what I'm talking about. But I'm saying we need more protections for the consumer. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because of me blanking. The reason why I'm bringing this up is because I play games on my phone. Just playing games or whatever, and you know how the ad comes up? And the X is smaller than the eye can see? Yeah. Yeah, and you press on it, and you're not on if you're not directly on the center of the pixel, you get brought to here, there, everywhere. You're on this different app, you're on Safari, you're on here. I'm like, what is going on? So then you press it again. Then you go back to the other thing. You have 500 tabs open from all the last times you clicked on it when you were playing the game. Then you go back to the game you're on. You click the X here, the X moves over to the left. You click the left one, it says open Play Store. So it opens up the store for you to download the app that you don't want in the first place. You swipe it down, you press X again, the X moves over to the right side. Then you press it again finally, and then you get back to your game. I need to do I'm going to get in the office. Everybody vote for me. I'm saying it is...
You're in the office, okay.
Everybody vote for me. There needs to be a one-click regulation. You can play the app for as long as you want to, but when I press that X, it better be gone. That's what it needs to be. I can't be pressing X 8 times.
No, they want you to buy the ad.
I know what they want me to do. I want you to stop it. Well, I want you to keep it cute. I saw your ad. I didn't want it. If I wanted it, I would have... All of that...
You know what?
Listen.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'll say this quickly.
Okay, go ahead.
All of that is not going to help me want to get your thing. If let's say you're trying to sell me on an app, okay? By the time I click X 3 times, all you made me is frustrated. I didn't want to get the app in the first place. That second time I click the X, I'm not like, you know what? Maybe I will get it. They popped up for the 3rd time. I'm going to get it this time. No, I don't want it any of the times. Try next week, okay? But right now I'm clicking the X. I want to get back to my game.
Okay, so let me just tell you this. These games are crazy because what they show you is not what you download. That's on period. I'll be like, oh, that game will be fun. And that game is gonna be iconic. I go on there and 9 times out of 10 it's a game that I already have. Right. And it's the same game, but they have a different name. Or it's just a lame and they're gonna try to get you with this cool concept. And ain't even a concept when you download it.
Right, okay, and that should be illegal too.
I'll be so mad.
You can't sell me a game that don't exist.
But let me riddle me this. Have you ever they ever did you that and hound, and next week you be ready to do it?
Sometimes. Very few.
Okay, but they can catch you sometimes.
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay, then
I downloaded the game.
I'm gonna keep on hounding it in your face then. Cause you let me know that try again and you will succeed.
Well, no.
Yes.
Well, no, because you most likely won't succeed.
Oh, y'all gotta turn y'all volume down because I think we loud. Are we yelling? We right next to each other.
They can turn it down.
My ears hurting.
They can turn it down. That's your ears are not hurting.
I'm like, my ears is red right here. Y'all see it? It's red.
My ears don't turn red from
my eardrum. Yes, beating.
Okay,
it's drums.
Now, anyways, what I was gonna say was, why did it look like this was filled? It's not though. Yeah, I don't know. We just need to have more consumer protections on people.
I hate them games not being
Let's join a union. We need a union.
Vote Darius for president.
Well, president, I didn't say too much on president. I want to be ahead of the consumer bureau. I want to be the head of the consumer. I don't know how you get. Somebody tell me the paths to get there, because I know I'm gonna need a few extracurricular activities. I can't. They're gonna say YouTuber Darius Gaskin is trying to be the head of the.
No, we can't do that.
And they're not gonna accept me, so I need to know what I need to do to get there. But I want to be a part of the consumer protections because I've been through everything, and I. Okay, so a 24-year-old can't be through everything?
No, they can't.
Yeah, that's why you said that.
Wet behind the ears. Don't know nothing.
Not wet behind the ears at all. Thank you.
They think they know, but they don't know.
We need a new generation of leadership. Everybody in any office needs to be under, I'm going to say under 40. If you're over 40, get out. If you're under 40, leave now. I think it's just too much. It's too much.
They had to be under 40?
Yes.
Are you nuts?
Maybe I will give you 50.
And y'all trying to run our country?
Yes. I give you under 50. Under 50 or over 50, you got to go. Like, you got to go immediately. I need you out. Because,
y'all agree with that?
No, they don't agree with it. That's because some of y'all 50 now telling us, I want to run for office. You don't know. Don't try it. Because every time I say something about somebody's audience, they tell me something. One time I said, y'all know what this word means? Or I explained what it was, and they said, you think your viewers are stupid, huh? And I said, well, no, I didn't say that. So keep it cute. Some of these people might be wanting to run for office.
All I'm gonna say is, you guys, sometimes y'all gotta understand, we got a lot of people y'all on here, and some of us at different levels. And then when I tell you some of these words, I don't be knowing, I need some help.
Right. And me too.
There's gonna be somebody like me that's in the audience that understands. Below, I'm glad you asked that, because I didn't know what he was talking about. Right. And they not scared to ask. Everybody is not like IQ of what's the IQ of or high IQ.
Mm-hmm. Well, I actually don't know.
What is yours? 10.
I do have the IQ to wonder whether or not you've used your left hand for any of this fufu. That's what I want to know.
That you know I didn't eat with this hand. Okay. This hand is clean.
I was just making sure.
You get on my nerves.
Anyways, I don't know a good IQ, and that's embarrassing. I'm gonna be done anyway because
I can't do all that.
And Cardi B said Nicki Minaj's son's favorite letter was 5, and
no, she did not. No, she didn't, Darius. That's an insult.
No, she said his favorite color is 5. That made me LOL. Okay, but before everybody gets me, guys, I was just thinking about that. I just think that was funny. I mean,
she said his color was 5.
His favorite color is, well, she was obviously, it's an insult. You're not supposed to bring people's kids into it.
That's why I said, why would she say something about her kid?
They all do that. I feel like everybody's like, well, don't bring kids into it, and then everybody bring everybody else's kids.
What you don't do is say your mama.
That's
that was fighting words.
That's out.
That's still in for our days. Let somebody say your mama. Oh, you ready to fight? It's dust for dust.
Right, but it's like, girl.
Everybody say your mama to you. What you gonna say? Girl, they ain't nothing.
I'm gonna say you thought you ate that. I mean, it's just not like, it's not like giving it attention and being like, my mama. That's too much. But if I'm just like, you thought it doesn't. You can't give power to the word yo mama. You can't do it.
Darius, it's a lot of power. Yo daddy, your mama, and yo daddy is fighting words.
My daddy, really?
People have lost lives over that.
Okay, that's too much. I feel like it's just like.
So what's the word?
And I don't know.
What's the power word?
It would depend on what they said. It would depend on what they said.
Gen Z's, what y'all word is?
That's fighting words? We don't really have it. We're very kumbaya.
Oh, no, well, not the community. It ain't.
Which community?
Your community.
What? Don't worry about wait. What do you mean my community?
Yo, some of the words we can't say in your community without us meeting some fighting words.
Who's we?
Your community.
I'm confused now. What you mean?
Don't the community LGBTQ?
I know which community, but you talking about we can't say. You can't say some things in the community. I can say other things.
You can say whatever you want.
In the community, yes.
No, you can't.
What things can I not say in the community?
The words.
Why do people act brand new with words? Listen, there are some things that some communities can say to each other, and there are some things that other communities can't say to other communities. And y'all know this is how language has happened forever.
Not ever.
It really has.
We didn't have no clocking.
Well, actually, you're right. You guys didn't have any of that.
We didn't have no accountability.
Y'all needed to.
We didn't have no accountability. Back in the day.
No, nothing.
No, nothing.
Just saying whatever
everything. You want and thinking everything is just good to go. Now you get corrected by everything. You said what? You canceled. And like I used to say back in the day.
Here's the thing. It's like there are like maybe 12 words in the English dictionary that like certain groups can't say, and it's not that serious.
Name them.
You know all of them.
No, I don't.
The N-word, the F slur. There's other obviously gay slurs. There's other words for black people that people can't say.
No, that ain't gonna. That's not helping me. The D word.
Right.
The F word.
We're always talking
in your community.
Right.
That's it.
My point is like that. There are a lot of words that you can say. It's just a few that you can't. But everyone's up in arms over the couple. What if
we say it in a way that it doesn't start with the letter?
Okay, but what if I put you in the jail and it wasn't under the cell, it was over it? You would still be in the jail.
Whatever.
So, no.
I would say it anyway.
Yeah, it's not a nice way to say it. There's nothing. And it's like, okay, like... To me, it's not that serious. You can't say a few words. Wow.
Right.
I don't say the D word in my community because that don't apply to me.
What D word?
The D word.
That for a girl?
Yes. That don't apply to me. So therefore, I don't use it.
But why doesn't it apply for you?
Because I'm not a lesbian.
I know that, but I'm saying if you had a girl, you wouldn't call her that because she mad at you, mad at her?
No.
In your community, it's okay, right?
No, but I do... I do feel, I don't know if this is true or not, but I do feel, because I don't have a lot of lesbian friends, but I do think that there are lesbians who say the F slur sometimes. Which I think that it's convoluted. It's convoluted.
But I don't say the D word. Say it.
Right. Some people
y'all get that permission to.
Well, who said that?
Y'all do? Because they say it's a part of,
they're
part of our group, so we can do it.
Some people don't care. Some people care. It's everybody to each their own. But
we can do it, get into it.
Right. We can't get into it with me. You can't get into it with me. I don't want it.
Because you don't argue with them.
Right. Because there's just some things that you shouldn't say. Is there an issue with that?
What?
About some things not being, you shouldn't be able to say some things. I think that, how do you feel like, do you think we're too sensitive and too PC in today's time?
I think you're too sensitive.
Mm-hmm. I think most people were from that time. Yeah, because y'all was just running amok. Just in these streets in the 80s.
Derek said that we were showing up and showing out.
Showing up.
He said that if he was living back when we were alive.
Right. Well, I obviously would think of things differently if I was in your generation because it was so common. Even if you got offended by something, it was like everywhere. So you probably had to grow tough skin. And then over time, by the time we got to my generation, we had these conversations of like, hey, we probably shouldn't be saying these words, X, Y, and Z. But really what it was social media. When you are forced to see people who don't look like you and basically interact with them, that's really what it is. People's hatred comes from, or ignorance comes from not knowing people or being around them, right? And so with internet, now you can see all these different communities that maybe you wouldn't have seen in your own town, LGBTQ people, black people, whatever, which I think opens the conversation up of maybe you shouldn't be saying these words.
But you know what? I think even now, there's a lot of us families, even black families, white family, Caucasian, Asian, no matter where you at, we say things that when we are not on camera as joking with families and stuff like that, that can be very, very sensitive to a lot of people.
Right.
If they had a camera on in people's houses, when families get together, have gatherings, laughing, saying things, you'll be like, wow, you cancel. You've been canceled 4 times. Everybody be canceled.
Right. Well, I think it really is indicative on your generation.
But just imagine how bad it was when I was growing up.
You only have these, the PC understanding that you have now because of social media and me, probably. If you did, don't try it. If you did, right. No, you would continue.
Right.
You were saying right. You were saying
I said right. What like on the LGBTQ part? Yeah, well, you taught me a lot. Yeah. No, but you have taught me a lot because you
I'm saying like PC stuff, like
master bedroom, primary bedroom.
That's not something that everybody knows or understands. And there are things that I understand that we're getting to a time where it was like, we can't say anything at all, and we might have to dial it back on certain things because you're never going to get everyone to be able to be PC to a T and have everyone like saying things like primary bedroom instead of master bedroom.
Right, but like even down to the I used to like black people. When you say black, dark black people's skin color.
Right.
I'm not gonna get canceled.
Right.
I'm not that y'all. Derek's looking like, please don't get me canceled. Don't say it. He always do this. But what I'm trying to say is, remember we used to be making back in the day before we had social media.
Right, I know. I understand.
We would say, oh, you so black, I can't see you.
Right, I understand.
We would say stuff like that, and you're like, okay, you do that, you get canceled, and they'll call you a colorist.
Right, and the thing is that those conversations are good to have, but I also do understand you not understanding, you know, or just being like, oh, that's how it's always been. I've always said these things because everyone else around me said them and whatever. I don't blame older generations.
And you thought it was innocent.
Right. I don't blame older generations for doing that, but I think that we're in a different era now where we need to be having real conversations about what the things that we say. I know everybody hates watching my videos for the because I'm the PC police, but I think there are really good conversations we can be having even amongst the black community of, hey, maybe you shouldn't say this is colorist, or maybe we shouldn't say this because this is that, or maybe, you know, about other communities, you know, non-white communities, other minority communities. As a black person, you probably shouldn't say this about them, or whatever it is, right?
I think it'd be better now because your generation go teach your kids and your kids go teach their kids. So it should be up to Gen Z, not Gen X. Mm-hmm. Gen Z, Alpha, Beta. Right. I forgot about Alpha. How can you forget about Alpha? Because they passing y'all.
And what?
In everything, in electronics.
Mom,
and AI.
They're reading at a third grade level, and they're all in.
You know why? Because they beta. Because they got AI to do their work.
Right. So
and y'all
I don't want to hear nothing.
And y'all mad.
So which is my point exactly?
You mad because you had to work harder?
I'm not, because
and we work harder than you.
I'm sure you did. We really don't care.
We had typewriters.
Yeah.
We had encyclopedias.
Right, but now
we had Webster.
Right, we still have Webster. Thank you.
That you don't use and you didn't know nothing about.
I did, and I do.
Where is it at?
Well, first of all, you're talking.
It's on your phone.
Yeah, it's on my phone.
Mine is in a book.
Where's the Webster dictionary
downstairs
in the house?
And downstairs in the basement,
really?
in a box. I promise you, I got your encyclopedia.
Why is it in a box?
I got a dictionary because I figure that AI is gonna take care of it.
Okay, so now you use AI too.
Yeah, why not use it?
Here's my thing. We've had this conversation time and time again. I was really just the generation that bridged the gap between not having it and having it. And so therefore, I have it. Okay, and everybody else.
Oh, you have it a little bit in your...
I have it a little bit, okay? But honestly,
and you grew up without a phone, too.
But the people... No. The people after me, they don't have it. They don't have it. I have it because I was a part of the last generation to have it. Everybody else didn't get it. Okay? Everybody else after me, they didn't get it. Not everybody else after me. I would say Alpha. I'm going to give it up until... If you were born after the year... I'm going to say 2005 is clipped. If you were born after 2005...
So you had a third grade... So you had a third grade level and under?
No. Well, first of all, that's a real problem. The kids these days cannot read, which is really scary, actually. The teachers are sounding alarms across the nation, and nobody's listening to them. They're saying that all these kids are being passed on, and they don't know what they're doing. And I just completely understand, because I even had a phone when I was in school, and I'm sure I don't know as much as I should have known as somebody who was a Gen Xer at my age, right? At 5th grade, 6th grade, 7th grade, because I was able to go on my phone and do this and that or whatever, and not focus on my schoolwork as much as I could have if I didn't have any phone at all. And now these kids, they're constantly on their phones, and they have ChatGPT. They don't know a thing.
Right, ChatGPT to tell them, I can write your whole paper.
They don't know a thing at all. They don't know how to. Why they're not choosing to read. They probably read enough to know how to read a TikTok comment, but they're not gonna read, any books for school or things like that. Like, they're not doing, and when I was a kid, when I was in elementary school, I was too busy trying to figure out how to forge my parents' signature on my reading log 3 days a week. And so here you go, teacher.
I knew you was someone else. I knew you was.
I did it.
When I saw that pencil throw. Yep, I knew it. I know my kids. My kids, I know.
I threw, oh my God. First of all, we
ain't going through the story again.
I'm not. But it wasn't a pencil. You always say it's a pencil. It was an eraser.
That's even worse.
How?
Because it's bigger. It's
not bigger.
The eraser, how long was
big? Would you rather be hit by a pencil or eraser?
I'd rather be hit by a pencil. A pencil. These have chances of missing me.
I threw an eraser.
She told me I think it was a pencil.
She didn't tell you anything. Did she even talk to you?
Of course I talked to that lady. That's why you got
you always be making up stories. I called Dad.
And I told your dad that I got a phone call.
Did you get a phone call?
And they was by that man on the track. And got nervous. When you was up and working out?
No, that was my math teacher when I was in high school.
Oh, now you got to call by a math teacher. See what I'm saying?
I didn't throw no pencil at him, though.
What you got to call?
I was a little bit behind on my schoolwork. A little bit.
Yeah, you got your ear rubbed off.
That was a terrible day for me, and everyone was just screaming at me for no reason.
And anyway, like I was going to say, y'all, with this AI and this stuff, what in the world, who is our president going to be in 20 years that cannot read?
That's so embarrassing. No, they'll know how to read. The people that make it in life of Generation Alpha, listen, well, first of all, not 20 years. If you're in Generation Alpha, you're not going to be president for another 50 years.
Well, how old you have to be a president?
Why do you always ask questions that are going to make us look stupid? It's 35.
Listen, you got to be 35 years old to be a president?
I'm almost positive it's 35. Everybody, please, is it 35?
You gotta be, listen, how old do you have? That's why I said in 40 years. In 40 years. Because 9 times out of 10, who's our youngest president? Was he 35 or 39? 30, was it Kennedy?
It's 35. Everybody's mad I went to school. I study my book.
No, somebody just told him. Because he be watching them things. Okay, then tell me who's the youngest president?
Ever?
Was it Kennedy? No, who?
Mom, you don't know. Was it Kennedy?
I don't know. Ask ChatGPT.
Oh my goodness.
We don't know.
Who was the youngest? It was Obama.
Obama is not. That was young.
It was somebody older.
Who was it?
Theodore Roosevelt.
How old was he?
42.
Danger. That's why I said by 40.
No, but you were close though. The youngest person ever. No, it was John F. Kennedy. Wait.
I said Kennedy.
Wait.
Who was it?
We're doing this wrong.
Kennedy was 43.
The youngest president was Theodore Roosevelt, who became president at the age of 42 after the assassination of William McKinley.
Who was 43?
Who was William McKinley?
William McKinley?
He was a president. I'm assuming Theodore Roosevelt was a vice president and he became the president.
The youngest person ever elected president was John F. Kennedy
at 43. So... Okay, so remember how we were talking about the kids?
I think they are saying because Theodore Roosevelt was forced to be president because the other president died.
That's what I'm saying.
So he wasn't originally picked.
Right. He wasn't elected.
So he wasn't elected. He was a vice president. So that doesn't count.
Right, but is that true? I don't ever remember Theodore Roosevelt being a vice president.
He wasn't because the president got killed, so he was automatically president. Listen, because they don't never talk about vice presidents. Well, they literally be in the I promise you, when person is a president, vice president, you very seldom hear the vice president. It's only they like standing in the background just in case, like if a happen chance, if you pass away, then I'm gonna be in office.
Yes, he was a vice president. Interesting.
So yes, so what I'm saying is, you don't hear about the vice president, but when they become president, that's when you hear. So basically, Kennedy was the youngest that they elected.
Right.
So I was right, but he was 43. But that's why I said I don't know people to be 40 when they turn for president. That's why I said in 20 more years, even y'all, if y'all was in place.
Right. I guess I understand what you're saying. I was thinking about Generation Beta. That was this year.
No,
they would have to wait 35 years.
Yes.
But Alpha might be, you could be born in 2013 or something. So that's about 20 years from now. They'll be 30
and 30 years. 35. And 30 years from now. Yeah.
It depends on how old you are, obviously.
Yeah. 25, 30 years from now, they're going to be president.
So I was going to say that anybody who makes it to be president, I think it's going to be able to read. I think that there's somebody born this year.
Do you think they'll be able to comprehend like the people back in the day when they had to do with the you think that they'll have it?
I don't know. Well, you have to think.
You think that they can run the world? Are you confident?
Every generation has had this conversation. Every successive generation, because every successive generation has had new technology that the previous generation hasn't had, right? But I think it's unique in this case because there's nothing that has ever been like AI. You can literally ask it anything. It can do everything for you.
It can rule the world. It can tell you, how do I do this? How do I you ask me
don't give it too many ideas. Tell us we can rule the world. Let me cover my microphones. You ain't finna be telling it.
AI gonna be taking over.
Telling anybody that.
We're gonna be like iRobot.
Don't be giving that any ideas.
Listen, it's the truth.
Anyways.
When we saw that movie, Mitchell vs. the Machine.
Oh, that was a good movie. Did you like it?
Yeah, I liked it. But that's the truth.
I thought that was good. If you guys haven't seen Mitchell vs. the Machines on Netflix, that's a good movie.
That's a good movie.
I don't know about it being true. You know that Robot's real though. It's out now.
Yes. Remember I told y'all that they was going to be working on robots that really, really try to clean house? to do your stuff. They have robots they working on now. They said they even have in people's homes right now doing the verbatim of everything. They doing them. Yeah. They've been in homes for years.
But I heard that
rich people homes.
It's very expensive.
Yes, rich.
I think they said it's like $10,000 a month or something to have it in your house, and then
that's gonna go down. And then, everything goes very expensive.
But then they said something about how the only way the robot can do things if there's a person in there doing it for you. So there's a person with controllers on their hand, and they're walking like this, and the robot is doing it. But,
where? In another place?
But you have to have a man in your house doing this.
A real man?
Yeah.
I am not doing the work. Is you crazy?
No, you get paid. That's what the $10,000 is for. You have
for a stranger to be in my house with a robot.
The stranger is controlling the robot, and the robot is doing the thing.
That makes no sense.
I swear, I don't know all the information, but I swear
that's the pointless.
I know. I thought that was stupid too, but
I actually heard if they doing it that way, that's crazy. But I've heard they actually got robots in people's homes that are rich, that are literally doing everything, doing the testings of being. I'm talking about down to babysitting.
I'm not letting you babysit.
They watch it. They doing testings. They doing models of babysitting, washing your clothes, cleaning your house, doing everything for you. Like you have a real live-in maid. And you program them to do whatever they want to do and what not to do in your house. And they will have it spick and span.
Well, no.
And know what to touch and what not to.
Ever since you say you don't like sprinkles, I don't like them either.
That's a lie, Darius. They sell.
No. I listen to my mom.
See, this is what I'm saying with your children. Something is wrong and something is in the water.
I don't like the sprinkles now because my taste buds said that your mom doesn't like it, so we don't either.
He lying.
I'm serious.
At any rate, so y'all, I'm scared. What is this country gonna have? What's gonna happen to this country?
Well, like I said, the people who become president.
Would you ever become president?
No. I've been following politics for 9 months and I'm sick.
9 months.
I'm sick to my stomach. I could never do any of this. It is too nerve-wracking. You're trying to please everybody and everybody lies to do it. It makes me sick to my stomach to have to be here, there, and everywhere. You have to answer every single question right. I think I'm too chronically online. Like,
you'd be overstimulated.
I would be overstimulated at the fact that, like, I'm very meta. Do you know what meta means? I don't really know how to explain it.
No, go explain.
So it's like I'm very aware that of things. So like I know that I'm being observed right now. Like I know there's a camera in front of me.
Yeah.
And if somebody was asking me an interview question as a politician, I would be thinking about every single word that I said and how people were perceiving that word.
Right.
And if I was alienating any group or anything like that, and I was like, well, maybe I should rephrase my words. And it would stumble me. I would be tripped up on CNN or on this place or on that place or whatever it was.
Then you go viral. And then you
right.
Millions of people.
And I would be thinking about the comments on it because there's millions of people who hate you when you're in politics.
Right,
millions of people.
Right.
And so they're trying to grab on any word they can. I would be too in my head and I'd be thinking all about what I just said while I'm trying to answer how to get groceries down. And
no, you ain't gonna make it. You is not gonna make it.
I can't do it. I can't. It's just too much. Everyone expects too much from you. And then it's like that clip is forever out there. Forever.
Never.
It's everywhere at all times.
Years
Everybody
later.
can comment on it now. Years and years later, it's just too much. You can't please everybody, and everyone's asking you to please themselves personally. And I could not. I mean, maybe I could do a local government. I could be a little city council.
No, not even no city council. These days, you get
what? They do not.
Yes, they do.
City council.
They're starting.
They are not.
They're starting.
Okay. Well, I don't know any place.
And did you know what that was?
I did. I got it.
Oh, you didn't think it was an S?
A what?
Okay.
A seizure?
Yes.
What?
What you thought it was?
I didn't think it was his S. I know exactly what you're talking about. You're talking about somebody unaliving somebody.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did it look right?
Well, I see things through a filter. I understand the be loved language. I don't know if everybody else got it. Well, I understood.
That's why I said, why you was looking at me? Did it what?
No, I got it.
Okay.
Yeah, but I only got it because I've been with you for 24 years and a half.
Darius, you didn't understand me until you was you understood me when you was
I didn't understand you until we started doing videos.
You started understanding me when you was 8 and under. When you got a phone, it was over. You start doing demonic stuff, signing your papers, throwing erasers, not doing your math homework. It was crazy.
That's demonic.
That's demonic.
Okay, well,
he was a good kid.
I didn't know nothing about that. I was just signing a few things saying that.
But now I'm finding out now. Did you ever steal my car?
Steal your car is crazy. No.
I mean, steal it and come and take it back, bring it back home.
No.
Okay.
We did that in Raina's car. Anyway.
See what I'm saying? And through library books all over people's
I wasn't participating in that.
That's your friends. Your friends are your friends. Yeah. Best friends.
They weren't my best friends. It was a group that I was a part of.
That was a bad group.
Okay.
Not bad. They weren't bad. They were curious.
Well, no, some of them were bad. I was not though.
And you was always the ringleader. Darius, don't tell Darius we did because you know he gonna trip.
Right. Which some of that stuff was
tattletale.
Some of that stuff was tried.
But that was the truth.
No, it was tried.
Yes, you two used to tell him I'm gonna get you together. Let me find out.
No.
You were sassy.
I was not. That's a microaggression to LGBTQ people. Yeah.
Oh, you can't say sassy?
Yeah. That was one of the words I was gonna add on there. What do you mean I was sassy?
That's what I used to call my teacher, my little kids. I said, stop being sassy.
Right. So what in what context was I being sassy?
Sassy do it again, and I'll do it again. Everybody up in here gonna get told. With your hands on your hip.
Okay, that. Okay, no. Okay, that is the sassy I'm talking about, and you can't be using
that, y'all. I promise to say this. I know that was gonna get them.
Okay.
Being sassy.
No.
Remember y'all 2 snaps in a circle?
Yeah, you used to always say that, and I've never done that ever. And I don't know what TV show you got that from.
That was from In Living Color.
Okay, well, I've never done 2 snaps in a circle ever.
2 snaps in a circle.
Okay, well.
What's wrong with that? Ain't nothing wrong with it until y'all make something wrong with it.
Not that
you doing 2 snaps in a circle.
There's nothing wrong with 2 snaps in a circle.
Okay,
but...
is there something wrong with you? Sassy.
Yeah.
You sassy, huh?
What do you mean by sassy?
You sassy, huh? Y'all like ain't nothing wrong with it. Y'all was trying to claim a word.
I actually was watching. No, first of all, the word.
Yes, let me tell you something. One thing about it. Some words y'all can't claim.
Like?
Sassy.
What?
Why y'all saying sassy is word? I'm not stop saying the word sassy.
Okay, well, no one says. I understand what you're saying in the sense of like a child being sassy, but I haven't even heard it like that in many years. They say it now as like it's borderline. It's not a slur, but it's borderline. It's an offensive term on purpose. Like it's supposed to be like, oh, he's sassy, like as in like, oh, he's gay.
That's not true.
Yes, it is. On social media now, when sassy
a girl, oh, you being sassy.
No.
Or I said little boy, I said you being sassy.
If you're talking about kids.
Sassy as in you ain't doing.
But no one's using like that today. They're using
what's the word sassy means? Is that an urban term or is that an actual word in the dictionary? I'm sure
it's in the dictionary, but I don't know what it means.
I think it's a swag type of talk. It's a swag type, but no. Okay, let me just say this. Am I gonna get in trouble for this? Do Caucasian have swag talk? Like, well,
first of all, no one uses the word swag anymore.
Urban talk.
Second of all, Carol watching
urban
this video.
Urban is only black.
Carol watching this video thinks
Carol, what's your swag?
She thinks she has swag. And she might.
What's your swag, bro? Can you use bro?
Well, bro, okay, so the issue is...
Because they be like, bro. And I be like, bro. What?
Well, the issue is that you're talking about AAVE. When you're talking about language, swag, when it comes to language and things of that nature, they try to
make sure
they try to say it's Gen Z language or online or social media language or whatever, but really a lot of that is AAVE. And AAVE stands for African American Vernacular English.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I call it urban. Urban swag.
Right. I understand what you're saying. Same thing. But I'm just saying a lot of that comes from black people, but then it's like if you ask somebody where bro came from, I feel like they would just be like, oh, well, that's like internet language or like, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of the words that we use.
But bro is from the urban swag, right?
Right.
But there's a lot of the urban swag that came from the LGBTQ. Let's clock it.
That is true.
Like clocking it.
Right.
That's y'all came out with that.
Right. And there's a lot of discussion about whether it came from black. I think that there's a lot of inspiration that goes in between LGBTQ people and black women.
Right. For the whole urban, okay, but black women too. Right. For the urban type of language, T, let's clock it, doing this, a lot of stuff that I be here for. It becomes mainstream very quickly. A lot of these words, and then they always try to forget where it came from.
They always have selective amnesia.
I don't.
Of course you don't, but I'm saying that people have selective amnesia and they're like, oh, well, this is just internet language. And it's like, well, no, we know exactly where it came from. But they never want to give credit to the communities that started it.
Credit where credit's due.
Bro is definitely an urban word. Like
that's what I'm saying. So give me y'all Caucasian. If you Caucasian, give me some of your swag words. Okay, is it swag? What they call it?
It's not.
Do
swag.
Asian got swag words?
I'm sure there are, but it's just not. I don't think it's mainstream popular.
Our stuff always get mainstream popular,
right?
Every time, every time. Not even a question about it.
Right.
Every nationality have used our words.
I would say 7 to 8 times out of 10, a word that becomes popular in the United States, like on social media, has probably stemmed from some black community, some black person on TikTok, something like that.
Cause I'm gonna just tell you right now, so Ohio ain't doing it. This stuff ain't doing it.
Well,
it ain't, and that's for them. But that's for your alphas.
Right, the alphas.
They coming out with this stuff. I'll be like, what?
Zeta's just so. I just feel like I'm very futuristic. I feel very iconic being a part of Gen Z. Like just either an alpha kind of 8 too, but.
What y'all do?
You? X? What does
you
X stand for? Yeah, I'm a Z. Gen Z.
A Z?
Don't try to.
Let me tell you something. You at the end of the alphabet. I'm the beginning. I'm almost at the before the end of the alphabet. No. So I'm winning right there.
If there was a
you a Z list.
If there was a performance from A to Z, they would forget about you.
No,
I'd be the last thing on their mind. Was that too sassy for you?
No, that wasn't too sassy for me. Mm-hmm. I just remember you in the bathroom doing orchestras. Go ahead.
What?
Period.
Anyway, sassy can mean bold, lively, and confident, often in a playful or cheeky way, or it can mean
what impertinent?
I don't know.
And lacking respect.
This is what when we're saying the reading reading level. What does impertinent mean?
Impertinent mean probably like a little sassy. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm gonna say. You can't use it.
Maybe it's like a little disrespectful, like more like you doing that wrong. You know you wrong. Cause that's what I be saying it for. Because I be thinking they meaning that.
2 main meanings: to be rude or disrespectful.
That's what I said.
Or to not be.
I didn't say rude or disrespectful. I said lying, didn't I? Or doing something you ain't got no business doing. What did I just say, y'all?
I don't know. They can rewind it. It can also describe something as fashionable and stylish.
I don't know about that. You being sassy because you looking like that? No, baby.
Interesting. Examples of its usage include describing
ChatGPT be wrong sometimes. AI wrong.
Well, whatever. This is the first thing that popped up. Anyways, what I was gonna say, well, because we have to close this out, it's been an hour now. But I watched this compilation video of Wendy Williams. Did you know she's? I don't know what's going on.
What? I'm about to say not too much on my Wendy now.
I love Wendy.
Okay, we better love her.
Don't try. You act like you know her.
I do know her.
Oh, really?
I know Wendy. We talked a couple of times.
When did you talk to Wendy?
When I was going to do an interview. I'm for real. Be on her show. For a cookie show. Y'all remember? Yeah, go ahead.
She had a cookie show. When was that?
That she had people on the first 10 minutes of her show. You didn't watch it when I was doing. That's when I was kind of important. I ain't important now.
Okay. Well.
Not too much on Wendy.
Anyways, I was watching a compilation of all the gay men that have been on our show. And it was... I don't know. If you guys used to watch Wendy Williams, you got to let me know if she ever did this. But you know how she would go, how you doing?
Yeah.
That was her thing, right? Every time somebody would say that, a gay man, she would say, clearly. And and to me, that meant that she was like, clearly they're gay. I don't know how to explain this. It was a compilation of all the gay men on there.
Oh, she said, and she would go, clearly.
Yeah, she would say, clearly. Or she'll say, okay, and she'll like look at him up and down. She probably does that to a lot of people, but you could tell there was something extra about like the way she did it when she thought the guy was gay.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing wrong with it, but she was like,
listen, if you clocked it, you clocked it.
Right.
It's always popping. You say it's right 2 times a day.
And she would always make a face like,
what did that mean?
Like clearly,
he's for the boys.
No, for the girls. Yeah.
And for the girls.
I don't know who's.
He's for the girls and the boys.
Not many people are for the boys. I don't know who's for the boys. Are you?
Y'all for the boys.
Huh? I'm for the girls.
But you for the boys tonight.
I don't. No.
What? What is going on? Am I missing something?
I think I'm missing something. I don't know what that. What
are they for the boys and the girls?
What does for the girls mean?
Oh, for the girls mean that.
I think for the girls.
For me, can you tell me? You want my definition? My definition for the girls. For the girls, mean you for the girls like you rock with the girls. I understand my girls, okay. But then but you can't say you ain't for the boys because you are for the boys because you want the boys.
Right? No.
So you for the girls and the boys?
No, I'm not ever for the boys. Okay, I'm never for the.
So
don't get excited. Don't get excited. I'm never for the boys. For the girls means like besties for the girls. Like it's like this is for the girls.
That's
this is
what I said.
For the girls. Like this is just for a small cute get together.
So y'all think y'all best friends with the girl?
Don't try. Don't try it.
Do y'all?
No, but I make content for the girls. If they want to come here, then they can see my content for the girls.
But it's not for the boys.
Boys can come, but you have to be one of the girls. And I've said this time and time again. If you can call girls guys and saying you guys, then the guys can be some of the girls.
And you guys mean you guys as a plural of you people.
Right. So
we start saying you people, you guys.
Is you people. So if you're a guy, you're coming here. This is for the girls, and you're a girl today.
But you're not a girl today.
Why?
Because they don't want to be a girl. They want to be a boy.
Okay. So then why you allow
people to say?
You should be for the
boys to girls.
So then why can I say you guys with to a group of girls?
You can say you guys with no guy. That don't mean a guy as in terms of a guy with a wee wee.
Right. So does it mean a girl with a pee-pee?
Yes, it does. And the girls do not mean, oh, this is for the girls. A guy that come on here and say, well, I'm not a girl, but you know what? I enjoyed this content.
Okay, well, that's fine. Then you can come. You're welcome, but you're one of the girls today.
But you like girls and boys.
Who?
So let's say this is for the girls and for the boys. Do you understand?
No. I don't understand because no, I don't. Because if there's girls, then they wouldn't say this is for you guys and girls. Sometimes they say that, but most of the time
there's you guys has got nothing to do with that.
Right, and so you girls doesn't either.
Girls is a girl.
And guy is a guy.
Are you saying girls is it GURLZ?
I could say GIRLZ. I could say GIRLS. I could say GURLZ. I could do any of them.
But what is a girl?
A girl is anybody who wants
What's
to
the definition? ChatGPT, what's a girl?
Anybody who wants to be one of the girls.
No. Female vagina.
What?
Yes. With breasts.
Okay, so I don't have none of that, but I'm one of the girls. Yes, I said it. GWORLS. One of the girls. One of the girls. Okay, so if you're a guy and you want to watch this content, you're one of the girls as well because you...
But if he's straight, he don't want to be one of the girls.
I don't care if he was sideways.
How you gonna call him not one of the girls?
I don't care if he was at an obtuse angle. I don't care. Because if there could be a group of girls... I can't. Mom, how many times have you looked at the camera and said, you guys understand what I mean?
If I had somebody on my child and said, this is for the guys only.
I would get the ick.
Why?
Because what was all of that?
You'll be like, this is for the girls.
I don't do all of that.
I promise you. Sometimes. This is for the girls.
This video is for the girls. That's probably the most.
But you have done it more than that.
Well,
yes, I will show you pictures.
Especially
when you out of your mind and you didn't been on your hoops.
Don't put that in the universe. I've never been on rooms. What? Mom, you're gonna have people thinking I'm doing something crazy.
He's not doing that, I promise y'all. He not.
Some brooms.
What does that mean? Okay, the rooms.
What rooms, Mom?
That's why you don't know he don't do it. Rooms. With the mush in front of it.
Oh, shrooms.
What?
Shrooms.
Oh, that's what they call?
Yes, not
rooms.
I'm thinking, what is this? The Sixth Sense? What is the rooms? What kind of room?
I didn't know. I just thought they was like rooms.
And that's how you know you don't do it.
What do they do that at recreational now?
Well, not everybody.
Do they pick them out? They don't go to the
I can't do that category of things.
Is the mushrooms that's grown in the garden the same thing? Like, can you grow them? Or you got to go to the store?
No, they're in the wild. That's where they grow in the first place. But you got to know which one. You got to know which one is going to do what. Yeah, because
some of them are poisoning.
And you know how scary that would be to be like, I'm having a little mushroom risotto. I think I told you about this. And one day you're like, oh, I'm going to have a little mushroom risotto. You put a little olive oil in there, maybe some garlic. It's prehistoric times. You eat your little mushroom risotto.
Oh, back in there.
And all of a sudden you said, what happened? and there's 3 trees in front of you, and there used to be one.
What that mean? Oh, you hallucinating?
Yeah, that would be scary. Because you don't know, you think you're having a little mushroom, little tea, yeah. I'm having a little mushroom, a little bit of a...
I would never try mushroom.
Because
they say that could be, you could hallucinate like to no other level.
That's not the issue.
It was people
they said
interrogation
you'll come back a different person.
What you mean?
They said you'll come back.
You never come back the same?
Not all the... No. Sometimes you'll come back the same. But a lot of times people do it so that they can change themselves. I'm being so serious. They said that's why I said I'll never do that category. I'll never do that category of type of thing because they make you hallucinate. Do you remember when we talked about a drive-by earlier? What was that?
I'm gonna have a symphony.
A symphony is great. The orchestra's here.
Y'all, we had an appointment with a symphony after this movie. After this video. Go ahead. It's getting set up. They're setting up the stage.
They're tuning. Anyways. Oh my goodness, that was the longest.
It went in my stomach like, oh yeah, I'm about to be in the bathroom today. Go ahead.
Anyways.
It's the fufu, y'all. My body ain't used to the fufu. Yeah.
And my stomach hurts just thinking about that. Anyways, okay. So,
but I'm gonna record it. What? The sound, not me on the toilet. It's gonna be a black phone with like boom, 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 boom. Watch, you gonna hear a beat.
I don't want to. This is what I'm talking about, and that's why I can't be a politician because they're gonna pull up this video and they say he's very unserious. And he can't be the president. Look at this video. And I have my whole life.
You got a lot of.
Yeah, I have a lot of crazy things on here, so I can't be any kind of politician.
And he the one be talking about it. I be like, huh? What?
Anyways,
you done had a lot of moments. Go ahead.
Okay, so when you take that kind of class of DRUG, I have to say really fast.
I've said it on my video.
I know, Mom, and you can do whatever you want to. But when on my thing,
because I'm an OG. What's OG? They don't use that anymore.
Original. We know what it means, Mom.
OG? I thought it'd be original gangster. What is it?
Is that what that means? Mom, that is not what that means.
Yes, it is.
What does
OG is original gangster, ain't it?
OG stand for? Yeah, original gangster. Wow.
What you thought it was?
Original. It can also mean original, old school, or refer to something. So I had.
I'm not old school. I'm original gangster. I'm an OG.
You can be both.
I'm an OG. Not old school.
You can be both.
I'm not old school.
You can be both.
I adapt to the new generation.
Okay, well, the new generation does not say original gangster.
Yes, we do. We say, y'all don't say OG.
If you ask someone...
Oh, you're OG.
If you ask someone...
You ain't say OG.
Mom...
Have you ever used the words OG? You have.
Yes.
But you didn't know what it meant.
I thought it meant original.
Because you clocked me.
I thought it meant original.
Because you clocked my stuff.
Well, that's for your fault for not telling me what OG meant.
It's always my fault when you don't know what you need to know. But you know everything else.
Well, my thing is that if I was a kid, you know, and I'm learning what OG means, it was for you to be able to say, oh, this means original gangster.
You said you thought you already knew. Tell me, I know what OG... It's remember I told you, it's setting up. I know, ignore it. You know I told you.
What'd you tell me?
I said what OG mean. You said, I know what OG mean.
Okay. We're going to cut this short. Okay.
You said you know what OG mean.
I do know, and it says original. That's what it says. But there's another...
But where was the G at?
I thought it was the G in original. Original.
The cells. That's why I said this is going to be called brain cells to the... What we going to call this title?
I don't know, but it's not going to be...
The brain cells that went...
We're calling it Figuring It Out. That's what you said my podcast was called, Figuring It Out. With limited brain cells. That's what
it was. With limited brain cells. I'm the one
figuring it out.
And no, you got the limited brain cells.
Anyways, whatever. You'll come back a different person.
Okay, let's just do the one thing. Yeah, I didn't know that rugs.
Shroom.
Yeah, shrooms. Rooms with the rooms. Did you like that? I didn't know it alter your brain for real.
So, no, it doesn't always do that, but it can because the experience that you go through is, this is what I've heard, is like very, not nostalgic, but very, I mean, it's something that you don't go through, obviously, with most other things. And so I've heard from anecdotal, like, people's experiences saying that they come back a different person because of the experience that they had. Sometimes it's better than you were before. That's why a lot of times people do it, but sometimes it's worse. And I heard one of my friends was like that. He said that he did one of those things, and then he came back a worse person. And he said it's been terrible.
Mental, like? Yeah,
mental. He's like just not the same as he was before.
Dang.
I think that's really scary. That's why I could never do it.
That's what happened to real talk, y'all, my uncle. And he be like, my grandmother's son, he got a hold of drugs when he first got to college. And I promise you, he was so smart. His artwork was so amazing. He was in the Museum Art and Science of Chicago, his displays and everything. Then when he went to school, he got a full ride to a school, y'all, and he started doing drugs. He was never the same. We had to go pick him up. He was on a ledge.
What kind of them, though?
I think it was I don't know what kind it was. It altered his brain.
Well, I thought you had always told me it was weed, and I was like, that seems crazy.
It was laced.
Oh, that makes more sense.
Yeah, it was laced with something. So when I tell y'all, he was never the same. We end up picking him up. They had to talk him off the ledge, picking him up, and he was in the mental institution ever since then. Mental homes.
Is he still alive?
No, he passed away now. But that was crazy. I always knew that about him. At that point, I was like, I ain't never taking no drugs.
Well, don't do that.
Because they said you could be that person that take it and think it's gonna be okay, and then they gonna take like everybody else.
They said that with those types of things is that you have to be in the right mindset with shrooms.
Who is in the right mindset? If you're in the right mindset, you're gonna tell yourself no.
No. You have to be in the right mindset of saying, I'm going to have a happy experience. This is going to be fun. This is going to be great. I'm going to go see an orchestra. I'm going to have a nice time. I'll have a picnic. You have to do the... Like,
that's a lie. I'm not serious. Him.
That's what they said. They said then you'll come out on the other and you'll be fine. But I know me, I'm going to be like, oh, I'm so nervous. What happens what would I do this? If you're that type of person, you can't do it because you'll psych yourself out. But if you're a happy-go-lucky person, you think you're going to have a good experience, they said your experience will 9 times out of 10 be good. But if you're the opposite, where you're anxious all the time, and you're like, I'm scared. I don't know if this is gonna do what. Like that's how I would be. Like I'm nervous that this is not gonna be.
I would never try that.
They said
mushrooms is too iffy.
Right.
You can't. Weed is more safer. That I wouldn't think it would alter your brain and make you go crazy. Like as opposed to, do they do that at the
Yes.
Do they sell it at the dispensaries?
No. It's illegal everywhere.
I know it should be. There was a girl. Can you overdose on those?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I think somebody has off people in traffic violations, DUIs. Literally, they would take those and liquor and combine those, and literally they say they black out.
So you said it's extremely unlikely.
To overdose?
Yeah.
But if you combine them...
technically you can, but it's
But if you combine them with other stuff, I have seen like at least 3 or 4 incidents where it was DUI related and people have gotten their lives taken because they mixed the alcohol with the rooms.
Right. That's stupid. I would never do that.
Because they literally black out. But anyways, I just thought I'd say that.
Whatever. All right. We're going to...
Stay away from shrooms.
Stay away from everything.
And vaping.
Especially vaping.
They try to get me to do that. I got like 5 or 6 offers of people trying to send me vapes. To promote their stuff.
Oh, they're sending me one that doesn't have stuff in it. It's like you just hold it to do it because if you have an oral fixation. Did you know that when you vape, you have an oral fixation, like you want to do this all the time. So to help you stop, they fill it with things that's not nicotine so that you can continue.
But what lungs? It still give you popcorn lungs.
It's water vapor. It's like not like a real thing.
But where is it going?
In your throat. All right, I'll see you guys next time, or we'll see you guys next time at some point with another video. Peace out.
Bye.